Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back. It's Miss Dixon, and we are going to start talking about goals. Happy New Year 2021. I just want all of you to know that life has absolutely endless possibilities, and we can achieve so much with a lot of grit. We talked about grit a lot last month. We need to try our best, even when things get hard. We just can't give up. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to the video, and what I would like you to do during the video is to be writing down 4 steps to achieve your goal. So this is a girl that's going to talk about what are the 4 steps. Then we're going to be reviewing those 4 steps, and then I'm going to show you the process on how we're going to come up with our word or our goal for the rest of the school year. Here we go. Listen to the video.
So, you have a goal. You want to achieve something? You have big dreams you want to accomplish. That's great. But here's the bad news. Did you know that 92% of people never achieve their goal? Perhaps most people never learn to set goals the right way in the first place. Well, you're in luck, because today I'm here to help you do just that. I'm Aspen, this is Rocky Kids, and let's get this started. So, you have a goal. That's awesome. So, go out there and start working hard on achieving that goal. In theory, that sounds good. But in reality, that doesn't always work out so well. There's a reason most successful people begin with a plan. You can't just build a house without a plan. You can't just build a successful business without a plan. And you certainly can't achieve a goal without a plan. Before I give you 4 proven steps to ensure that you reach that goal, I must say that learning to set a plan for your goals can help as you grow from a little you to a big you. Goal setting is a skill, and it's something we must learn. It teaches us to take responsibility for our behaviors, it promotes a can-do attitude, and it forms a powerful, lifelong habit of achieving the things we want. Sounds pretty good, right? Now that we have that out of the way, here are 4 proven steps you can take to reach your goals. Number 1, choose your big goal. What is that one thing you want to achieve? If you knew you wouldn't fail, what would you set your sights on? Think big. This is your goal. This is your vision. You have to know where you're going, so choose your big goal. Number 2, what's the purpose of that goal? I think a better way of saying this is, why do you want to achieve this goal? How can it help others? How can it help you? If you don't have a true reason for why you want to do something, then what's the point of even doing it? This is no different when it comes to our goals. If there is no real purpose for wanting to achieve it, it most likely will never happen. Have a purpose, and when you get stuck, come back to your purpose. Number 3, break it down into smaller steps. Use a goal ladder. At the top of the ladder is the big goal, and each rung on the ladder are the smaller steps required to get to the top. One step leads to the next, and when we have smaller steps along the way, it's much easier to measure our progress. Make these steps very specific, and use the 3 W's to help define each step. Who can help? What do I need to do? And when do I need to do it? Small steps are the key to reaching your goal. Number 4, what are the obstacles? Here's what most people never think about. And when it gets hard or they can't see reaching that next step, they give up. But we need to plan for the obstacles. We need to plan for the hard stuff. What can stand in your way of achieving your big goal? And when that happens, what are you going to do about it? What negative thoughts might you have along the way? How can you use positive self-talk to overcome these obstacles? What about perseverance and grit? Do you have what it takes? Do you want it bad enough? Think about the obstacles that can stand in your way and how you can overcome them. Here's a bonus tip. Write it down and monitor your progress. By writing it down, you are 42% more likely to achieve your goals. And by monitoring where you are, you can see what you are doing right, which encourages you to continue on your track. By seeing where you can improve, you can make adjustments and continue towards reaching your goal. Reaching our goals is never easy. It takes a lot of hard work, and we have to take massive action. But always take a look at that ladder and see how far you've come. Congratulate and reward yourself along the way. And just think about how it will feel when you finally do reach that goal. What is your big goal? Let us know by commenting on this video. We would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
All right, so we found out about what she believes, and I believe that this is going to help us to achieve our goal that we're going to create. So first, what were the steps? I hope you wrote them down, and if you didn't, please start writing them down as we do this together. Number 1, the first thing that she talked about was choose big. Choose big. Choose that big, I'm going to add, choose that big goal. We're going to do an exercise where we're going to brainstorm a little bit on using words to go towards our big goal. Then the second thing that she said is, what is the purpose? So what is the purpose of the goal you're choosing? How can it help others and you? Please write that down. How can it help others and you? So choose big, choose that big goal. What is the purpose and how can it help others? Next, she talked about break it down. Break it down. What did she mean by that? Well, who can help for you to achieve that goal? And what, here's that what do I need to do? What do I need to do? Break it down. Who can help? What do I need to do? And when do I need to do it? So you can be asking yourself these questions when you're breaking down or forming your action on what you need to do to achieve your goal. Then she talked about what are the obstacles? What are the obstacles? What is going to stop you from achieving that goal? So here it is, boys and girls. Hope you wrote it down. Choose that big goal. What is the purpose? How can it help others and you? Break it down. Who can help you to achieve those goals? What do I need to do? When do I need to do it? And what are those obstacles? Now, what you're going to be given on your drive today, right after this presentation, is you're going to be giving, on your drive, you're going to be given this sheet. What's your word? So we're going to brainstorm. What is your word? Here are some words, example words that you can use, but you can also use other ones too. Don't choose a word for strength you already have. So don't choose a word or a goal of something that you're really good at. So for example, Miss Dixon is really good at exercise. I exercise almost daily. You already know that. Would I choose that? No. Do brainstorm several choices before deciding on your goal. This is work in progress. We really need to think. Don't base your word goal on what other people are choosing. So if Miss Anderson is choosing to be more responsible, I wouldn't choose that because I'm already responsible. Just kidding, Miss Anderson. Don't base your, and do choose a word that will help you become the best you. So when I'm thinking about different goals for myself, so I'm going to click on that box and you'll be doing the same. I'm going to write, whoops, somehow I erased that. I apologize. But I am going to choose friendship. So one of them is friendship. And why I chose friendship is during COVID time, there are a lot of people that I used to spend a lot more time with that I haven't been spending time with. So I might want to reach out to some of those people. Another thing that I'm going to choose is healthy. Healthy. Because I've noticed that this past year I have been eating rather poorly. And I really would like to think about how I can choose better foods for my body so I can feel better. Because sometimes I have too much sugar and I get really hyper and then I have this big downfall. Another thing that I may choose is, let's see, one day. What does that? Well, that's 2 words, and that's okay if you choose 2 words. But one day, what that means for me is many times I start thinking about my future and not focusing all my attention on what I'm accomplishing for the day. So that would be another word that I would choose. And another word that I'm going to choose is technology. Why am I choosing technology? Well, with our whole world in lockdown and COVID, I need to keep challenging myself to get better with technology. So when I think about those 4 or 5 goals, then I'm going to choose which is one of these that is really important to me and that I think I can accomplish. And something that I am choosing is healthy. I already am really good at exercising, which is great, and that's part of being healthy, but the food. I have been having way too much sugar in my life and too much caffeine. Why did you decide this word? Well, like I said, is I want to feel better. I want to feel better because this will help me have more energy, sleep better, and I believe a better teacher and mom. So that's why I'm choosing the healthy word. Then what you're going to do is, this is also going to be on your drive, you're going to type your words. So you'll just be clicking on it, and I'm choosing healthy. So healthy. Oh, here we go. I clicked on it twice. Then watch what happens, healthy. And then it says to enter. So I'm going to tune the return button on my computer. And there's healthy. This is why I chose it. So I'm going to be telling you why I chose it. And I went through a little bit. I'm not going to go into total detail, but I chose it because I think it's going to make me feel better, which will make me a better teacher and a better mom, a better friend, and just I'm going to feel better. The action steps, that's the important piece too. The different actions that I'm going to take to achieve that goal. So what Miss Dixon's going to do is I'm going to try to eat a balanced breakfast in the morning. And then I'm also going to be writing about my snack choices. Instead of going for that cookie or that Oreo, I am going to choose different types of snacks. So I'm going to list that. And then another action is I'm going to do a check-in at the end of the day in my journal. So I'm going to be writing what I choose to eat every day. Now, in order for my goal to be, to make sure that I'm maintaining that goal, I'm going to check in with myself every Friday. And I'm going to type every Friday a little part of how I'm doing. I'm going to do that for 3 weeks in the beginning and reflect on, am I achieving my goal? Do I have grit? Now, it's important for us to, when this is sent, to make your copy and then start entering your goal. I personally am going to be checking in with each student.